Hi, it's Bonar, and today I want to talk about the right hand. I just had a lesson with a student introducing some concepts of the right hand. So when I'm playing, I use fingerstyle, even when I'm just playing pop songs and stuff, and so I'll play things like, if I'm playing a Jack Johnson song, I'll play it like this. Okay, so I want to show you a little bit about what my right hand is doing there, and I'll show you in a close-up. I'll go to a close-up in a moment, but what I'm doing is I've adapted, and this is not something I created. Many fingerstyle type players, going back to Chet Atkins and Merle Travis and Tommy Emmanuel and Mark Knopfler and Bill Kirchen from Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen. A lot of players play a version of something that we refer to nowadays as Travis picking in acknowledgement of Merle Travis's tremendous contribution to the use of this right hand technique in popular music. The right hand technique that is being used is derived from classical guitar technique. So in classical guitar technique, we have something called rest position. And what we do is we put our hand like this, in this kind of a position here, I'll show you here. And what we do is we move the three fingers, ideally from this knuckle here, and we're just kind of flippering those fingers in essence, and the thumb is pointed forward, and we play everything that we're playing. Okay. Okay, when I'm playing something like that, I'm using essentially a variation, a simplified variation of classical guitar right hand technique. Okay, and I just want to show you, I'm going to do a little close up so you can see where the fingers are going there, because you can't see it very well with that angle. So if I'm using this home position, I'm going to cut this in. This is how I'm doing it. I'm putting the pointer on G, the middle finger on B, the ring finger on E. Okay. Now my hand, I roll it forward and it's more upright. The fingers are more upright. And that's so that I can do this kind of flipper motion, which is what we want to do. And that's a little drill that you can do. Here's a little classical drill that you can do, is make that shape and just bend your fingers. You can actually bend the fingers from this knuckle here and just do a flipper, squish, 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 like as if you were a seal trying to grab a Coke bottle or something. That's an exercise that we do. So what we're doing here is we're trying to teach our hands how to know where they are on the guitar, and teach your fingers how to know which string they're touching on the guitar without looking, so that we can play fancier patterns, like for example Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, and we don't have to look at what our right hand is doing. We can just teach our right hand what to do. And the way that we teach our right hand what to do is we use this repeatable rest position locating drill, so that we're training our hand to always sit in this position, so that it's in this position like this, and the thumb is resting on the A string and the pointer is on G. And then we can move the three high fingers into whatever string set we want. We can move them on to D, G, and B, or we can move them on to G, B, and E. If we're playing something with it's a simpler fingerstyle pattern, sometimes like a lot of the Mississippi John Hurt stuff is only played with two fingers, I can still use this same idea, but I'm just taking one of the fingers out of the equation. But I'm still resting my fingers in a certain place. So I'm just introducing this basic concept today, but it's a fundamental concept that lies behind Travis picking. It lies behind everything that Chet Atkins ever played. It lies behind all classical music. It lies behind most of what Lindsey Buckingham played. Very, very fundamental, basic, very important and very empowering basic, and very simple to learn. So let's learn it in the context of Circles by Post Malone. The inside part of Circles is C major, and then it switches to a C with a B bass. And then we go, I'm playing an F major next, or F major 7, and then an F minor. Okay, so what I would do is, to start with, I put my thumb on the A string, pointer on D, middle finger on G, ring finger on B, and I'm going to play C major, just a regular ordinary open C chord. Then I'm going to move my one finger down on the A string down to B. The other two fingers stay the same, the B and the D string. My right hand stays in the same position. Okay, now here's what I have if I put those together. My right hand is still playing the same place, but playing a slightly different pattern. First pattern, switch to the second chord. Okay, now I'm going to play the same rhythmic pattern, but now I'm moving all the fingers, thumb onto D, moving all the fingers onto one string skinnier. So now I'm covering D with the thumb, G with the pointer, B with the middle, E with the ring, and I'm going, and then I'm going to an F minor. And here's the next result, back on the middle four strings. Okay, so that's the basic idea. That's all I want to do for today. I just want to give you a little simple thing. So that's all I wanted to introduce for today, just this basic idea of using the classical rest position. So if you're a classical student, you've already come across this. But lots of people aren't classical students, but still the right hand classical technique is unsurpassed. It's the foundation, as I've said, for all these popular guitar players and many, many more besides. And so it's used in all rockabilly picking and just tons and tons of stuff. So this is a really fundamental technique, very, very empowering. And it's a nice alternative to get you away from a flat pick if you're not a flat pick favorer, or if you're not interested in flat picking. And it opens the door to Travis picking, to every kind of finger style, and even to Brazilian guitar. Okay, so there you go. My name is Bonar, and if you're enjoying these little mini lessons, please subscribe to my channel. If you want any tab that might go with any of these, just send me an email. My email's in the description, and I'll send you whatever I got. Hope you're having fun. I'll see you soon.